Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dustin Lukey. The Adult and Teen Challenge of Western Wisconsin in La Crosse opening a new wing for their Aftercare program to offer affordable, sober living to graduates of their treatment program. News 19's Heather Armstrong took a tour today, met some of the graduates, and joins us now with some of their stories. Heather?
Well, Dustin, 9 women have graduated from the Adult and Teen Challenge. The new wing, which houses that Aftercare program, has 7 more beds. It's specifically for the graduates who have completed the year-long program and aren't quite ready to jump out on their own just yet. Staff help the women transition to an independent life, which includes working and socializing, only free of drugs and alcohol. Now, this time, they're armed, though, with the tools to stay sober, which include having a mentor. Cassidy Yates says a lifelong struggle with mental health issues was most likely at the root of her addiction. And Caitlin O'Connor says it took her a long time to figure out that being sexually assaulted prompted her drug use. Both say they've tried other rehab programs and say they always went back to using. And both credit the Adult and Teen Challenge program for finally doing the trick.
You learn about addiction, you learn about the brain and how it works and why it does what it does. So I think the time aspect is hugely important. The faith-based premise is the most important, but also it was faith and science for me.
Well, I am still learning who I am. I've lived my whole life in some form of addiction. Along with the trauma that I've endured, I've never actually figured out who I am or what I like. So it's been a journey learning all of that.
The Adult and Teen Challenge is a national program with more than 250 centers around the U.S. Jess Shaler works with the women from the first day they arrive. She says the program gives its participants the time they need to heal.
78% of our graduates remain drug and alcohol free. And so this aftercare program is kind of protecting that investment, that year-long investment. We are protecting that and saying, we're still here for you. And so they can live in aftercare for up to a year. And when it's time for them to transition out, we are ready to help them with that.
The participants can quit at any time, but if they do, they have to reapply and start the program over. Now, we ran a story about the center opening in 2019. A woman called the center saying she saw the story on News 19 and she wanted to make a donation. She wrote them a check for $50,000.
Wow, that really does work. Thanks, Heather. And the program can support 14 women and currently is running at capacity with a wait list. They are run entirely on donations.